Right, you sure know exactly what you're doing?
You what? We've been through the plan from every possible angle. It's foolproof, this.
Yeah, well, it's going to have to be, isn't it?
All you have to do is get out of the way. I do the difficult bit.
Oh, well, that's put my mind at rest.
Hey, we don't have to do this, you know.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm really grateful. I'm just a bit nervous.
When are they due?
I don't know. It looks like we could be in for a wait, though. I'll tell you what, I'll go and sort out the lorry. Oh, and good luck.
Ah.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. Swallow it.
You don't have to do this every morning, you know.
It's all right. He was stirring and you were asleep, so I thought I'd just give him his breakfast. Come on, one more. That's it. Late night at Kane's, was it?
No, not really. I just went round there, you know, to say thank you for what he did.
And stayed on for a nightcap, did you?
No, I just stood on his doorstep, told him how grateful I were. He said forget about it, and that were about it, really.
Oh.
Then I went round to see my mum.
And? How is she?
She's fine, you know. Do you want a coffee?
I'm sorry for what I said about him. I suppose I just wish it was me that was there for you, acting all heroic.
I know if you'd have been there, you'd have done exactly the same as him.
Is that it? You're full?
There's no reason to be jealous, you know. You're there for me all the time.
I was sat here on my own last night, and I was thinking, if it's going to work between us, there's no point worrying about other people, is there? You know, we've got to be open and trust each other, haven't we?
Yeah, that's right. We do.
So how much is going to be left over?
For what?
The sale of the farm.
Why?
I was just wondering if we might have a bit put aside. Thought might be enough for us all to have a holiday or something.
Oh, did you know?
I was thinking of you more than anything.
Listen, everyone, if you really want to know, there is a bit left over from selling the farm.
See?
Yeah, enough to make sure that I can pay off the debts I've had hanging over me for as long as I can remember, and enough to make sure that you've got clothes on your backs and you won't have to sleep in the streets. But apart from that, there's hardly anything. The nearest we're going to get to a holiday this year is a tent in the back garden.
We haven't got a tent.
So start saving.
What on earth are you cooking? That stuff's stinking the old ass out.
Salmon vol au vents.
Oh, you sure it's not gone off?
Yes, it may have a certain pungent aroma, but it's fresh and it's helping us pay the bills.
Oh, smart fish.
Viv's dishing them out to lunchtime punters and we get an income with no overheads.
Well, maybe next time you can just do a shepherd's pie, eh?
Yes, thanks for your input now, if you don't mind.
Well, how long are you going to be?
Well, hopefully I'll be finished before lunchtime.
Because we've got people coming to look at the house, remember? They're going to walk in here and think something's died.
Something might if you don't leave me alone. God.
But you don't even have a proper refuse truck.
So just give us the contract and we'll get one. We just need a chance, Eric.
Here they come.
What the hell do you think you're playing at? You should watch where you're flaming going. Hey, me? You came tearing around there like flipping sterling moss. I didn't have a chance. What are you talking about? Hey, Sam, you saw it. It was all his fault, weren't it? Sam!
Yeah, it was.
Shocking, aren't they, these council drivers?
Mum, come in.
I'm not stopping. All right, Jason. Oh. So are you settling in?
Fine.
Does he always get to do that?
It's whoever happens to be nearest.
I've not come here to have a go at you.
No?
No. Housewarming.
Oh, shouldn't have. I'll drink it tonight.
And you forgot this. You had a call from Jane or someone.
Mum, you shouldn't be answering my phone.
You would have thought it might be urgent. Anyway, girls are going to some club and wondered whether you fancied it.
I think I'll stop in.
You don't have to. We'll have a boys' night in.
I'm not going out.
You should. You can forget about yesterday. It'll be all right. We'll get our lad's video in. Thumbelina or something.
Well, some people might think I was taking advantage of you.
Don't be daft.
Anyway, I'd better get going. See you, lads.
See you.
Thanks for the wine, Mum.
You certainly landed on your feet, haven't you?
Hey! You can't just leave it there! I'll be back!
Ah, very clever. Only one minor little hitch, though.
Yeah, what's that?
By stopping them collecting my refuse, you're not exactly endearing me to your cause.
Eric, as if I'd do something like that to you.
So, as you can see, it's ideal for a young professional couple like yourselves. First-time buyers.
Yes,
Yeah, not many of us can afford a place like this, can we?
This is well within our budget.
if not our taste.
Well, we found somewhere a lot bigger, with a pool and a paddock for the horses.
I hope you don't mind me asking, but that awful smell.
Smell? Well, I haven't noticed. My partner's a top chef and he's always conjuring up a little something in the kitchen.
Hi.
Marlon, this is the Russells. Come to see the house?
Right, so what do you think?
Actually, we've got another appointment.
And we're running a bit late. Thank you so much.
Well, you haven't even seen the back garden
We'll
yet.
be in touch.
Marlon!
What's that? Come on.
Oh, where's my purse?
I shouldn't think you'll need it.
Oh, trip to the sales and I don't need to take any money.
Yeah. I'm hoping to cram some lunch in there, too.
Well, only if there's time. I've got my eye on one or two little outfits.
So have I.
Thanks, Dad. I'm really looking forward to this.
What, shopping or spending some time with your father?
You don't really want me to answer that. Well, come on, before the shot.
You're not safe enough, you me?
Well, that's rubbish. How'd you get rid of them?
Well, there were no damage to the truck and we didn't want to get the police involved, so...
Oh, cheers, Zach. Here.
Whoa, tap it.
It's not like we can do that every rubbish day, though, is it?
No, in the long run, we'd probably be better off trying to find a plan B.
Oh, it's not going to work, is it? I mean, what kind of way is this to try and win a council contract?
Hey, that is not a dingle talking.
Yeah, well, Chris thinks it's a useless idea anyway.
Don't listen to him. You've started this on your own. And the girl I know won't give in till she gets what she wants.
Yeah, but I'm out of my depth, Zach. I know nothing about business, especially this kind.
Yeah, but you're learning, aren't you? Eh? You or them lot to win the council contract. I'll tell you my money's on.
I was just a half, please, Diane.
Didn't expect to see you in here this lunchtime.
Felt a bit of a loose end, to be honest. All the old routine's gone out the window. Hey, Seth, do you ever get used to this life of leisure?
I wouldn't know. There's hardly a minute when I'm not working.
Oh, yeah.
Just a half. I'll get that, love.
Cheers.
You feeling all right, Seth?
Aye, I'm on Pikes. This is round next.
Oh, finally got her off. Just take for Jack's off, would you, love? I'm gonna have a peep at Brunilda.
There you go.
Don't you wake her up, Mum. Just looking.
Grandparents, eh?
Can I ask a favour?
What?
Well, can I borrow a couple of serving trays? I'll bring them back tonight.
Yeah, help yourself.
Generous to a fault.
One of the first things that hit me when I realised I wasn't, straight, was that I'd never be a dad. But now that Letitia and Kirk have moved in, I've got the best of everything. And I love him like he's my own. It's weird.
Can I ask you a very personal question?
Here we go.
Do you sleep together?
Yeah, we do.
Not like a couple?
Not like you mean, no. Nearly did once, but it wasn't going to work out.
And you happy with that?
We love each other, and I'm starting to think that's all you should worry about.
And neither of you's been ever tempted by anyone else?
I got chatted up in Horton the other night, when he was fit as well. But I couldn't. I felt like I was being unfaithful. And I know Letitia feels the same, so I'm just really happy, Zoe, which is a bit of a surprise.
Well, here's to the pair of you.
Oh, cheers.
And Bernice. Oh, Mum! Why couldn't you have left her alone? I swear she was awake when I looked in the cot. Smiling at me, she was. Trying anything so you'd let her go back to sleep. That's not true. She's hardly slept a wink last night, and neither have I. All I wanted was 5 minutes to myself.
Well, don't look at me as if it's my fault.
Sorry, I think somebody wants serving.
Oh.
You all right?
I just got her off and then she comes and starts cooing over her. I wouldn't mind, but it's 24 hours a day. Surely she's got to sleep sometime.
Can I have an hold?
Yeah.
Oh, hello, sweetheart. Hello. Aren't you lovely? You're feeling sleepy. You're a sleepy girl.
I'll tell you what, why don't I take her for a turn around the block? It might do the trick.
You?
Oh, not if you don't want.
No, I do. That'd be fantastic, Marlon. I'll just get her something warmer to put on.
You're a sleepy girl. Yes, you are.
All right?
Okay.
I was hoping I'd bump into you. You okay?
Yeah.
I don't think I am. I can't stop thinking about last night.
I've got to go to work.
Oh. It's like that, is it? Everything back to being polite again, as if nothing's happened.
I'm with Jason. I live with him.
Jason, you certainly are. Look, I think we're good together. And I think you want to see me again. Tonight.
Okay. I'm with Jason.
Yeah. But for how long, eh? Look, you know where to find me. I'll see you later, yeah?
Yeah, I've just moved in with Jason.
Oh. Did you notice your bins have been emptied again?
No, I didn't.
Only the other lot was so unreliable. We thought people would want a service they can count on.
Right. Anyway.
Letitia, do you not miss it? You know.
Sorry?
Well, it's not exactly Betty both ways. I just wondered what the attraction might be.
Did you now?
I mean, if I go longer than a week, I start chewing furniture.
Excuse me. There are other things in life, you know.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Two people can have feelings for each other and express them in other ways.
Well, if you say so.
Yeah, well, wouldn't expect you to understand.
Letitia?
Oh. All right. What are you doing? Taking the baby for a walk.
Why?
Well, Bernice looked like she could use a break and, I was working,
So why didn't she call me? She knows I'd have come straight over.
Wasn't going to run off with her, you know.
I'd just like to know I was the first in line.
Well, they probably didn't want to drag you out over nothing.
Nothing? I'm a father, for heaven's sake.
Hello, darling. She smiled at me before.
Smiled?
Yeah, big grin, definitely.
Oh, that's marvellous. Bernice is determined I'm going to miss out on absolutely everything.
No farm jack doesn't seem right. What are you going to do with yourself?
First off, try and sell the land and all. If I can't, I'll behind myself out for contract work.
That's wrong time of year for that.
Well, I've stored the tractor and some bits up at Rydale Farm. Till then, I'll just chase anything that's going.
Well, I wish you all the best.
Aye, we do.
Cheers.
I hear you had one of our trucks collecting rubbish again.
I might have done.
It's just that most people would win the contract first and then start doing the work.
Oh, really?
What are you trying to prove out of all this?
That the company can make a lot of money with something I thought of.
Yeah, all you're doing is spending it.
Look, when the company lands this contract, it'll be you that's saying this was all your idea.
I can assure you I won't.
Chris, give me a chance. I really think I can do this. You said we were off shopping. These were quite the little outfits I had in mind.
Well, I've never bought this kind of thing before. That's why I needed your help.
Still don't see why you couldn't have asked Bernice.
Wouldn't have been a surprise then, would it?
Well, I'm sure she'll be delighted when you hand them over.
Actually, Nicola, I think they would be appreciated much more if they came from you.
From me?
Build a few bridges.
Dad.
Go on. You give them turn.
No.
Nicola.
I mean, I will, but I think they should be wrapped first. I'll get something from the post office and then I'll take them over.
Good girl. I'll leave you to it.
Thanks for a lovely day.
I just thought you might need them, that's all.
Mum, since I've moved out, I've seen more of you than I did when I was at home.
Well, it feels funny you not being there.
Yeah, well, you better get used to it, because I'm not coming back.
Well, don't be like this. I'm sorry for where I've been. I just want what's best for you.
Yeah, well, it's how you always seem to know that puzzles me, because I certainly don't.
Are you happy you've made right decision?
Oh, Mum, you've brought the clothes round. If there's anything else, I'll come and get it, OK? What?
Well, you've left home, haven't you? And we didn't exactly do it on best terms.
Yeah, well, whose fault is that?
I just want you to be happy.
I am. Hard as it is for you to understand, I love Jason, and we're going to make a go of it. So stop worrying about me.
I would just like to have been the first person you turned to, that's all.
It wasn't a big deal, Ashley. By the time you'd have got here, she'd have been asleep anyway.
Mum,
Well, she would.
shouldn't somebody be in the bar?
All right, I'm going.
I just can't bear to think that I'm missing out. First smile.
It was wind.
First steps. She'll be off to university before I've had a chance to spend any time with her.
I'm the one who's missing out, Ashley. On a decent night's sleep.
Well, if you're finding it hard to cope...
I didn't say that. Sometimes it just gets on top of you, that's all. I'm fine now. And I will call you next time.
I've made a list of names.
So have I.
Should we go through them?
Now? Well, why not?
Abigail.
Colette.
Sarah.
After what happened to Sarah Sugden?
No, you're right.
What's wrong with Colette?
I was just hoping for something a little more English. Mary.
Oh, no.
That was my mother's name.
Well, yeah, it's lovely, but it's not very modern, is it?
Jennifer.
No.
Felicity.
No.
Whitney.
Ashley.
That was a joke.
Natalie.
Charlotte.
Ashley, if you don't mind me saying so, all yours sound a bit posh.
Do they? I just went through all the names I could remember from school.
Oh, well, there you are, then. Shall I put the kettle on?
Looks like we're in for a long haul.
You're not kidding.
You know something, Seth? In all the years I've known you, that's one of the few times you've bought me a drink.
Well, keep it to yourself. I don't want to ruin my reputation. Jack?
Yeah?
You don't go that way anymore.
What?
You don't go that way anymore.
Oh, yeah, it's going to take a bit of getting used to, is that, Seth?
And this place might be a bit smaller, but it's a sight on your foot Woolpack.
Yeah, there is that.
Is he off?
Yeah, out for the count. What's for supper?
Nothing for you.
Why? What have I done?
We're going out clubbing, you can have a kebab like everyone else.
Oh, Jason, I didn't even call her back.
You know where they're gonna be. Go on, we'll be fine.
Oh, well, I thought we could just stay in, just the two of us.
But I can do that any night. Go on, I really don't mind.
Oh, but I want to stay in with you.
Just because we live together doesn't mean we have to stop going out with our mates. I might want to.
I'm never going to find another one like you, am I?
Well, you won't need to, will you? Go and get changed.
Thanks, Jason.
That couple put an offer in yet?
What do you think?
I'm sorry I'm late, Trish. I lost track of time. Well, Viv says the vol vents went down well.
Oh, that's the main thing, isn't it?
You hungry? Trish? Is everything okay?
That couple today, probably younger than us, and they can go out and afford any house they like.
Well, so are we one day.
You and me give anything to afford a place like this, and they didn't even look twice. I mean, what's wrong with it? It's got everything you could want. How dare they turn their noses up? It's our home.
It is, isn't it? We've made it nice.
And someone like them's just going to turn up and decide they like it. Then we'd be out on our rear.
Well, I suppose we should start looking for a place before that happens then.
You and me? A home of our own?
No, me and him. Of course you and me. Who do you think I meant?
Oh, Marlon.
Well, at least we don't have to move out just yet, though, eh? Move you.
Would you like me to do that?
I can manage, thank you.
I suppose better wander back. Would it be all right if I came tomorrow?
Oh, she's just been sick all down my blouse.
Oh, let me take her. Oh. There we are. That's better.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ashley. It just all builds up and then the tiniest thing gets on top of you.
I'm sure if you let me help more, you'll find it easier to cope.
I know, I'll try.
Does she sound a little chesty to you?
She's only got a cold.
Should we leave the search for a name for another day?
I think that's probably best.
Right.
Shall I take her?
Good night, little one.
Come on then. To Mummy.
Good night, Bernice.
Oh.
Did you ever think for a minute that I might not come?
Not for a minute.